This video is going to explain how to use the community service log as well as the directed lab experience log. So if your SAE is heavily you doing community service or you doing directed lab experience, these are the forms that you're going to use because you're not getting paid for those types of SAEs, but we still need to document them and show that it's happening. This will become useful when you are applying for scholarships your senior year of high school, or if you're applying within the FFA or without of the FFA. But it will also be useful for National Honor Society, or if your school gives honor cords based on how many community service hours you've worked. Here you are keeping track of it, so it's going to make it really simple for you when it comes time to filling out applications. So if you notice on your sample entry number 1 purple form, on the 9th of April 2013, we volunteered at Wayside Waves for 4 hours. So we're going to put down the date, we're going to put Wayside Waves where we were at, and then if we had done it with an organization, we could have put Wayside Waves dash DECA or Wayside Waves dash youth group. But it looks like this one was just done on our own. We're going to mark that it was at the local level. We're going to put 4 hours under hours of service and responsibilities. We're going to list what we did. So we may have fed and watered the animals. We may have cleaned kennels, or we may have just played with animals. Whatever we did, we're going to list that as our responsibilities. Then you're just going to keep adding to it as you volunteer. You can't see it on the screen, but at the bottom it's going to ask you for total hours per page. So you're just going to total up those total hours and make sure that that gets at the bottom. And that's really all you have to do for your community service log. The next log is the directed lab experience work log. So at the top, you're going to make sure you put your name. You're also going to make sure that you put the year. This log is going to be a log that we're going to use anytime we work in the school greenhouse, because when we're working in the school greenhouse, Miss Peyton is going to be out there with us and hopefully directing what experiments are going on and what's happening. So if you look on the purple sheet, it looks like we worked in the school greenhouse for 3 hours with Miss Peyton on April 30th. So we're going to put the date. We're going to just put worked in school greenhouse with Miss Peyton, and it shows that we worked there for 3 hours. So we're going to put the 3 hours, and it tells us to round to the nearest quarter hour. Then you're going to make sure that you put the total hours for the page, and then if you had multiple pages, you would put your total year to date on the last one. And that's all you have to do for the community service and directed lab experience.